G'day everyone, Matt Finlay here. Just give you an update on what's been going on. Here is my new artist landing page with links to social media platforms. This is my third one. So instead of going and choosing another platform to get kicked off of, I've created my own website, but I've made it generic so that I can host other artists' landing pages as well if they want. So I've got DJ Hyona who's joined up. I've got a couple other artists that'll be jumping on board very soon as well. So the website is faith.com. It's P-H-A-F-E. That's a stylized version there. So faith.com/Matt Finlay will give you this artist landing page. Government approved EP was released in December in full. I haven't released it on Spotify, Apple Music, etc. On purpose. I released it only on Bandcamp for free. And it's free, but it's a pay what you want model. And I've had a handful of people that have wanted to pay. So essentially making a donation. So it's not required and it's not expected, but it's greatly appreciated. And I thank you very much if you have done that. I've also, a few weeks ago, I released the government EP, a government approved EP, DMU, Decentralized Music. And I'm not going to talk about that today, but that is what I'm going to talk about, decentralized social media. But before we do that, I want to scroll down, but there's a word here that's censored on X and it's probably censored on other platforms. So I'm not going to scroll down. I'm going to skip down to the bottom. And I'm not asking for your name. You can put in an anonymized email address if you like. It's probably best if you do, because I'm not trying to harvest data. I want to respect your privacy and anonymity. But if you put an email address in there, if you or I are kicked off a platform, or you're unsubscribed or unfollowed or whatever, then I'll still be able to send you updates when I release a new music, or there's something important that I think you should know about. So please do that. That'll be great if you can do that. Hit subscribe through email. And yeah, so I put out a statement the other day, a few days ago. And if you're on my artist landing page and scroll down slightly from the top, you'll see it. But I've got that words that I can't display. So this is it here. A new path forward is what I titled it, and I'm summarising it here. But just goes through the the journey I've had with just recently with censorship and the like. But there's a link in there to a blog post I wrote, which is a simple explanation of what decentralized social media protocol is. And so to summarize it even further, it's decentralized. So it exists everywhere, all throughout the world. So because it exists all throughout the world, there's no central office or anything. It can't be shut down because it's everywhere and anyone can fire up a new server if they wanted to. It's because there's no central entity, restrictions and controls can't be imposed and it can't be censored. So censorship does exist because I can still block somebody, or I can block certain keywords or certain content, but there's nobody imposing that on me, and I can't impose it on somebody else. It's all that control is in the hands of the user. So that's the basics of it. And then there's another link in this article towards the bottom, which is my quick start guide. So I've tried a whole bunch of different things, and I've found what I think is the best way to get started. Literally 2-3 minutes to get started and to get up and running. And you don't have to, there's no KYC, you don't have to provide any personal information or identifiable information. So it's quite different to other social media platforms. And so it's literally 2-3 minutes, and using this way that I recommend, and you've got everything you want, to everything you need, basically. And I've got a video guide in there, and I waffle on a little bit, but I explain a little bit more detail as you go. So that goes for 10 minutes. But at the end of that 10 minutes, you'll have everything you need. You'll see a screen that looks like Twitter or X, and you'll be able to just, if you're familiar with that platform, you'll be right to go. So what else? The idea behind it is that you will have if you go in there and start using it, and you bring along your friends and family, next time there's a legacy platform that you're on, say Facebook says you're locked out until you provide XYZ, that can't be done on this decentralized social media, because there's no way of technically doing that. So instead of coming from a point of reactionary of, I better do this because I can't afford to lose it, I can't lose access, you'll have this other decentralized social media up and running, and you'll be using it, and you'll be able to make a clear decision on, do I really want to give up, XYZ? What am I gaining? I've got everything I want, everything I need on this other one, and it can't be imposed on that one. So you'll be able to take that the fear out of the FOMO out of it, and make a clear decision. So that's my intention here, is to help people remove those control platforms out of their life, or at least be in a more powerful position when you're deciding what you will or won't do. So if everyone decided that, hey, I'm not going to do it, basically the platform would have to just go, okay, we're not going to make people do it, because otherwise we lose our cash cow, which is our customers. That's where they make all their money. So that's what I want you to do, is do that. The steps for today, link in the description down the bottom here to my artist landing page. And if you don't have government approved EP yet, you can grab it on Bandcamp or Demu if you're on that. Down the bottom, punch in your an email address so I can give you updates. But also if you scroll down slightly from the top, you read the statement if you like, or you can skip to the explanation of what this decentralized social media protocol is, or you can go straight to the quick start guide to get you up and running. So I'd recommend you watch the video on a computer or another phone or something like that, and you do the steps on your phone while the video is going, and at the end of that 10 minutes you'll be set up and running. And you can say g'day to me, Matt Finlay. You can give me a follow, get your friends and family across, and start using it, and you'll see that it's a really good space, and it's free. It's freeing in more ways than one. It is freedom, or it is, it is a much more free. You don't have those controls of a platform. So hope to see you there soon. Do it before you are forced to do it, so that you're not rushing. But if you start today, go do it, and hope to see you there. Say good day. All right. Cheers. God bless.